Christopher Roth, go.
Right, first and foremost, as I was saying, what's the dude's name? Max Sender?
Max Sender. Maxime Alexandre, who is credited as cinematographer, used Max Sender as an alias for writing and directing.
Yeah. First of all, he needs to write in his own language.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that was the most pidgin English nonsense I've ever heard in my life. And the worst part about it is it's trying to like there's segments of either voiceover or just moments where it's trying to say something really profound in the most pathetic, broken up.
Yeah.
It was awful. Yeah. So you get like moments where he's sat outside or just like writing, and it'll be like. I knew in that moment that Christina was keeping something from me, and it would be something that would change our lives forever. And it's like, fuck off, let's just. It was awful. It was so badly written and so badly acted as well.
Yeah, the acting.
And I think that the acting was so terrible because the actors weren't acting in their own language either.
Absolutely.
If it was written in Italian, or French, it was Italian.
I think it was Italian. Yeah.
If it was written in Italian and it was acted in Italian, it would have been a far better film. Like far better. You know, as it stands, it was pretty poor, but it could have been all right if it had been acted and written in Italian, because the script would have been a damn sight better and it would have just been performed a lot better. The gore was fairly minimal. There was one decent semi-giallo-esque kind of scene in a bathroom.
Yeah.
That was all right. Apart from that, it was just people getting horns pushed through their cheek. It's pretty disappointing, man. It was pretty lame.
Sure.
Yeah, the writing is shocking. It really is. It shines through the whole film. I mean, you've got Italian, and what I don't get is, I don't think Maxime Alexandre is even Italian. I think he's Spanish.
I think he's French.
French?
Yeah, that's what I thought,
yeah.
But the film is
Italian,
and it's
so bad. I mean, you've got a scene where the main character goes to this guy's house to visit him and his daughter, and I don't get why they wanted to make it. I mean, maybe make it in English, maybe to get it to a wider audience. But it was shockingly bad.
Even within the story, there was this confusion about like, right, this is an Italian writer writing in English, and he, like when he goes to meet the guy, he's like, "Oh, did you read them in English?" And he's like, "Oh no, they've been converted into Italian." So like, he's Italian who writes in English and has his work converted into Italian.
Ian actually like leaned over to me during the film. He's like, "Is he supposed to be American?"
Oh no, sorry. I thought. Sorry.
Like, is he supposed to be American?
Sorry.
I don't think you need to worry about spoilers. This film's going to get buried.
This is not going to come out. It is.
Yeah, I mean, his name was Juan, wasn't it? So it's like, but he was, at the very least, he was like South American, maybe. But I think he was supposed to be South American or something, because they say he's an American writer. That's the thing, like, because those newspapers say the great American thriller writer comes to Umbria or whatever it was. So it's like, what the fuck? But cheers.
I was looking forward to this. I mean, like the plot actually, because maybe we should go through the plot, because I don't think this is going to be very widely seen at all. You got this guy Christopher Roth, even though that's an alias. He seems to be giving an interview to someone at the beginning or something, and then it flashes back to like 3 years earlier or something. And he's sick of writing horror novels, and he wants to kind of get away from that. So his agent, I think it was his agent anyway, suggests he spends a few months abroad with his wife.
Sorry, well, what was up with that agent? Did he have a stroke?
I think he did. He looked kind of familiar, that actor. I've definitely seen him in something before.
Ben Gazzara, because I noticed his name in the opening credits, but I don't know what he's been.
I definitely recognise him from something, but when he started speaking, it was like. He's definitely like, I didn't want to like laugh or make a point out of it, because it seemed like he'd had a stroke or something, because it was very sort of slurred and
it was odd, but he goes to Italy, and a killer who likes his novels finds out that he's in Italy and starts doing murders based on one particular kind of set piece in one of his books, the Boar Murder or something. And yeah, that's about it really. So yeah, I mean, it seems to be taking some certain hints from Argento. There are some giallo-y moments, such as the bathroom, as Noel mentioned, but it's just the plotting's not really all that involving. It gets very confusing at times because there's layers of shit that might not be real, and I mean, the ending is fairly ambiguous in that respect as well, and it just all felt like a waste of time. The whole plot felt like a waste of time, and yeah, the acting is awful. I mean, get an American actor doing American dialogue, get an American wife, just going abroad. If he's supposed to be an American writer anyway, fuck it, just have him played by an American, either that or do it fucking subtitled.
Yeah.
I was expecting it subtitled. I was amazed when they started speaking English. Shit.
Also, another terrible point was, I mean, you've got basically, it takes a long time to get where it's going, and then when it does get to where it's going, you've got basically a climax. It's like 15 minutes of it where it was so dark I couldn't tell who was who. Who was stringing up who, and like why? At one point I thought Christopher Roth was stringing up the dad.
Yeah.
And I was like, why is he doing that? And then it turned out it was literally that dark, and that was muggy, like, you know, just like not just dark, but like muggy and blurred.
I mean, and there's a good 2 or 3 minutes where it is black, and you are just hearing someone walking around a cave. Was it a cave?
Yeah.
Where the fuck did that come from? It's bad. It's really bad. I don't think it's got. I don't know how it's got screen dates. I don't know whether it's got a distributor or not. I would be very surprised if it gets a distributor over here. It's just bad. It is really, really, really Z-grade direct-to-video fodder, and I'm really disappointed because it looks nice in certain bits. It looks nice, you know, and like the set dressing's alright, you know. I mean, like, it looked more convincingly like a house than Dead Search strip club looked like a fucking strip club, I'll say that much. But yeah, just really, really disappointing. And apparently Cherry Tree Lane, the other film that played, people are saying was really good, so fuck.